It's old-time hockey, the way you're supposed to play. You throw a little lumber if a guy gets in your way. You play like Gordie Howe or Eddie fucking Shore. We can't all be Gretzky, some news or Bobby Orr's. Hey!
As first pick overall in the 1991 NHL annual draft, from the Oshawa Generals of the OHL, Eric Lindros.
It was known early on in his career that Eric Lindros was destined for superstardom. Although early in his career, controversy was the word most used to describe his career. We all know the story of the 1991 NHL entry draft, where Lindros was selected first overall by the Quebec Nordiques, but ultimately refused to play for them or even sign with them. This ultimately led to one of the deals of the century, landing Peter Forsberg in Quebec, ultimately leading to the Colorado Avalanche winning the Stanley Cup. But it was in 1989 when Lindros was drafted to the OHL. He was picked by the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, but refused to play for the team. He was then traded to the Oshawa Generals, where in 95 games over the span from 1990 to 1992, he would score 216 points, all while winning 2 World Junior Championship gold medals, a Canada Cup championship, and an Olympic silver medal representing Canada. Lindros would make his NHL debut during the 92-93 season, scoring 41 goals, 34 assists for 75 points in just 61 games. Also earning his nickname as the Big E, standing at 6'4", 230 pounds, and putting up 147 minutes in the box. Lindros would spend 8 seasons with the Flyers, with his best season coming during the shortened 94-95 season, where he would play in 46 games and score 70 points, earning him a Lester B. Pearson Award as well as a Hart Trophy for the league's most valuable player. At the end of the 99-2000 season, Lindros became a restricted free agent. Lindros refused a 2-way qualifying offer from the Flyers, who still owned his rights, and the Flyers refused to deal his rights to the Toronto Maple Leafs as Lindros wanted, so Eric Lindros sat out the 2000-2001 season in its entirety. The Flyers opted to trade his rights to the New York Rangers for the 01-02 season. At this point in his career, Lindros had already suffered multiple concussions and was considered a liability by most teams. But despite this, Lindros still put up 73 points in 72 games for the Rangers. The following year, he played a full season, but saw his point production dip to 53 points in 81 games. But it was in the 03-04 season that Lindros suffered his 8th career concussion, which limited him to only 39 games with the Rangers. He would spend the 04-05 lockout year resting and recuperating, and would sign with the Toronto Maple Leafs for the 05-06 season. Once again, his play was limited to only 33 games that year, this time due to a wrist injury that required surgery. At the start of the 06-07 season, Eric Lindros would sign a deal with the Dallas Stars and would play 49 games that season for the Stars, as well as 3 playoff games. But the injuries were too much to overcome, and at the end of the 2007 season, Eric Lindros would officially retire from professional hockey. Over 13 seasons, he played in 760 games, scoring 372 goals and 493 assists for a total of 865 points, as well as spending 1,398 minutes in the penalty box. He is a 2-time World Junior Championship gold medal winner, a Canada Cup champion, an Olympic silver medal and gold medal winner for Team Canada, as well as a Memorial Cup champion with the Oshawa Generals. He is a 7-time NHL All-Star and has won the Lester B. Pearson Award and the Hart Memorial Trophy as league MVP. Sadly, though, Lindros would never win a Stanley Cup, but was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2017.
It's old-time hockey, the way you're supposed to play. You throw a